South Africa's VAT increase, it's got everybody going crazy. Justifiably so. I mean, if you look at the VAT increase, the last time we had it was 2018, and before that was 1993. To have one just a few years after 2018, obviously, is a cause for concern. Everything's going to be more expensive. Don't let them lie to you. Most things are going to be more expensive. I don't know what most people will do to prepare for this. I mean, the supply chain economy is massive. For products to reach you, the end user, the consumer, there's so many middlemen, and they each adding their own 0.5%. You can only imagine the stress consumers have, myself included. Myself included. Now, why is this such a big problem? It's because South Africa can't handle this. The the gap between the rich and poor is so big that if we have a VAT increase, people will be pushed into a state of poverty never seen in South Africa in a long time. All these government interventions that are meant to help, they're not gonna help because putting more strain on the working class instead of fixing things and making them better so that more people can be employed, more companies can operate, there's more money in circulation. It's the harder fix they're not gonna do. I know that when this goes in effect, it is going to cause a ripple effect, damaging people, especially on the far end of the poverty line. And the people making these decisions will be they'll be far away from the effects of what they're doing. And what then? What then? Because if you look at the past years and what people are willing to do for change, it's not much. Here's what I think brought us here: the loans that were taken in 2020 for the COVID relief. Cyril has gone to the IMF 7 times, and it is known that in Africa, when the IMF borrows African countries' money, it then forces these countries to impose tax regulations that are not favorable for the citizens of that country. We also have the World Economic Forum, another institution Cyril has borrowed money from. When you look at the amount of debt he has put us in, and for the sake, that's what he claims, for the sake of this country, the debt he's put the country in, and the effects it's having on all of us and everyone. I think that we are not ready, and we have been misled, and we will most likely we will most likely regret having him as president. But 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 it must be noted that all African presidents have faced challenges in leading their country, and it's a balance between their people and the nations outside of Africa that control Africa. And from the beginning with Nelson Mandela all the way now to Cyril, it's not a thing unique to him and shouldn't be outlined and pinned on him. He's also doing what he thinks is best for the country. He's also doing what he thinks is best for South Africa, for all of us, for himself. I think that we should let the course of history play out, let events play out, and see where the pivot points lie. Because in all of these changes in history through these presidents, there's always been pivot points where things didn't turn out the way the opposition wanted it to turn out. And there was a better side for South Africa. It's small, big movements, but they are happening. And with time, small movements will become big movements and will show big change. So that's what I think on the VAT increase of South Africa. Cheers.